So when we're organizing our body, we're organizing the lower part of the brain stem. And in the brain fit model, we call this the baby brain because this is the part of the brain that's really developing in utero in the first year of life. Yes? Sorry. It's not? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, I stepped away because it made that sound, so yes, thank you. So, the baby brain. This is the part of the brain that's being developed in utero in the first year of life, and it's where the baby is learning how to integrate sensory information and how to move their body. This is also the area of the brain where the primitive reflex motor patterns are housed, and they're there to facilitate movement and as well as survival, which we're going to get into. We also talk about in our Brain Fit Academy, we teach the kids, we have an emotional part of the brain, and if our emotional part of the brain isn't able to organize all those emotions like frustration and disappointment, because that's a really hard one, then we get disorganized and the information gets sent down into our baby brain again, and we might have tantrums, we might, fall on the floor, we might cry, and those are behaviors that were perfect for babies, because that's where we learned how to move and express ourselves and let people know that we were in trouble, we're not comfortable. But now you're 7, now you're 12, we want you to be able to access the thinking brain, because that's where we problem solve. That's where we cope with life. And these kids are just picking this up like, it's such an easy concept, but it plays itself out all the time. And it's interesting, a lot of kids, and I won't just say kids with Asperger's, but they tend to be very verbal, and they'll say, oh, that means I'm stuck in my emotional brain and I need to do this in order to get to my thinking brain. It's like, yes, that's exactly it. So it simplifies it for them. Any questions at this point?